Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I am your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
Absolutely. We're excited to be here. Hopefully you guys are having a great day out there. We had an awesome MegaSota game night last night, and we got an even better Twins Wednesday today, so make sure you guys are sticking around all day long as we're going to be streaming to you live and all day on all those Pilot Player TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, on YouTube as well as on Twitch. Both of our channel names are under the name MegaSota for you guys.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are checking in on those streams. Let us know what's happening so we can shoot you out some luck, as well as check in if you're at a location that just got a brand new Pilot TV. And the locations that are just getting added to this list are Stadium Bar, Southbrook, Billy D's, Rendezvous, Fiesta Cancun, Rush City, Split Rocks Restaurant and Bowling, Holiday Inn 2, Ranch Family Restaurant 2, Old Northrop Bar, Sherburne Muni Liquor Store 2, Bleachers Sports Bar and Grill, Moose Lodge Albert Lea, and the Poorhouse of Clark's.
That is some great stuff. Guys, go check out those brand new Pilot TVs that have just got installed in all those amazing locations. And we got a lot of reasons that you guys are going to be wanting to check in for as we get our bingo day started off with Twins Bingo each and every day at 12, going all the way till 1 p.m. And on 25-cent card, we got $12,811 on the line that you can take home in 52 balls or less.
Whew, that is a great Twins Bingo prize, and I can't wait to try and give it out. But right after that Twins Bingo, you get the jackpot 125-cent edition games, and the minor jackpot's looking really good, as it's at $103. You can take it home in 60 balls or less.
Absolutely, that is a great one. That minor prize goes out all the time, so you guys will definitely want to be coming out for it. But we got that Skull Bingo coverall that still has not gone out and has officially reached $35,000 on the line. You can always take home that prize in 50 balls or less.
Oh yeah, should be some really fun stuff. We gave out that Skull Bingo large frame prize yesterday, and so we're hoping to be able to give out that coverall today. But let's talk about the jackpot winners from yesterday, as we'll talk about that winner. But first up, we got Linda over at Dave's Town Club, who took home the first jackpot of that Tuesday, $654 going out to Linda.
Nicely done. Next up, we also had Tommy over at McHugh's Grill and Bar taking home that whopping jackpot of $15,560 on that Skull Bingo coverall.
Yeah.
Or what was it?
Large frame.
Large frame.
Yeah, a really good large frame prize going out to Tommy. Good job. And the final jackpot of Tuesday went out to Big Fine over at the Fondry Pub, taking home $771.
Nicely done to all of our jackpot winners yesterday. We are on track to hit 200 jackpots by the end of this week, so guys, make sure you guys are coming out and trying to take home some jackpots of your own. But we got an awesome e-tab that you guys can take home jackpots in as well, and that's called Lots of Loons. It's the latest one released just a couple weeks prior, and you can even check out that Loons bonus round where if you take the best picture of the bird, you get to take home the biggest prize.
Oh yeah, but there's an even bigger e-tab game on the wait, as we got Stinkin' Rich coming up really soon. It's got great bonus round and really great prizes, and that's going to be hitting your guys' iPads tomorrow. So should be some exciting stuff. Excited about all the new e-tab games that we've released this year, especially the one coming this week, Stinkin' Rich.
Absolutely. We even have that promo out and available for you guys to see. So whether it's on our commercials or our Facebook page, guys, go check that out. We are going to be checking into Coon Rapids, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today. And we're getting an abundance of sun with a high of 86. A beautiful end of summer day. And I can't wait to see you guys coming out and get jackpots.
Yeah, it should be a really nice one. Love a good 86 sunny day. I mean, as summer is coming to a close, we only got a few more weeks of summer, and so enjoy this nice day. But we also have a nice night following up, as it's going to be clear skies with a low of 62 degrees, winds light and variable throughout that night. Should be some really good stuff.
Absolutely. So that's what you guys can expect on the weather side of things. But with the bingo side of things, we've already talked about one of those jackpots, and our Twins Bingo jackpot is what's the first opportunity that you guys are going to be coming out for to take home some cash. That runs from 12 all the way to 1 p.m. We got 10 rounds at trying to take home this $12,811 jackpot. You can take that home in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, but there were no shakeups in the standings that are affected by that Twins Bingo. Yeah,
wow.
Lots of close races, but just no shakeups. As you know, you got a three-way race with our top three players. You got a two-way race in 5th and 4th place, and then you even got races in the back half of our standings as well. But Let's see, I mean, really, there's not that many close races in the back half of our standings now that I'm looking at it. It's all in the top 5, and it's all in the 100,000 point club. And so we'll hop right into the top 5 to talk about it. As in 5th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead of Mikey Wins. In 4th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven with 118,000 points. These players were previously tied. Nan broke out of that tie, and now they haven't been able to pass up each other, as they've just stayed at that 1,000 point mark away.
Absolutely, but we have another close-knit race going on, and that's between our 3rd and 2nd place players, and even our 1st. In 3rd place, we have Sinbob at Bedrock sitting there for yet another day, who has 141,000 points. They were out there yesterday trying to close that gap between them and Scrub-Eye, but Scrub-Eye held on to 2nd place over at American Legion Fridley, as they now sit with 144,000. Closing in on that number 1 player, Loser Dave, playing at VFW Spring Lake Park, who sits with 147,000.
Yeah, good job to all those players. I can't wait to see who can end up on top of these standings, as it feels like these are one of the only standings that 1st place is still up for grabs.
Absolutely. Loser Dave is definitely going to be having to come out during our lunchtime shows and get some wins if he wants to hold on to that spot, because they are coming for it quickly.
Oh, yeah. But on to the location side of the standings, we did have one shakeup on this side, as getting bumped back from 9th into 10th, we got the Floppy Crappie over at Pokegama Township with 55,000 points. Now, the player Caribou didn't move up any of the player standings, but definitely earned some points closing in on the 100,000 point club, and that affected their location, Cooper's Restaurant in Egan. They moved from 10th all the way to 9th place with 62,000 points.
That's some really exciting stuff. The next location up that they're going to be trying to close that gap with is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, who sits in 8th place with 79,000 points. But the location that's almost to that 100,000 point club in 7th place, it's Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, who sits with 98,000 points.
Yeah, then you start getting into those point clubs, where in 6th place, we got our place on 3rd and Faribault with 122,000 points. With 147,000 points in 5th place, we got VFW Blaine. And in 4th place, it's Poppers in Virginia with 188,000 points.
Absolutely, that is some exciting stuff there. And our entire top 3 are in different point classes from each other. We start off with the 200,000 point club in 3rd place with Corky's Bar in South Haven, who has 242,000. But as quickly as we jump in, we jump right back out, because in 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley, who has 308,000 points. And then with exactly 100,000 points separating them, in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park, who sits with 408,000 points.
Yeah, crazy stuff for those locations and player. Can't wait to play a little bit of lunchtime bingo in just about 20 minutes with you guys, where me and Will try and give out a lot of great Twiking Zone points, as well as some good cash.
Absolutely. But guys, right now we're listening to Bachelorette Party. It's an awesome E-Tab game that we know and love. It's been around for a while, and you guys definitely should be checking it out. It's a great one. You can take home some great prizes, but if that doesn't sound up to your speed, we have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games for you guys to choose from.
Yeah, play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. With awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games, you definitely want to check them out.
Absolutely. They're a lot of fun. Even those extreme lounges that have a more volatile deck and higher prizes on the line, you guys will definitely want to go check them out and let us know which one is your favorite. But if you just want to stick to the regularly scheduled bingo, after Twins, we jump into the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. That runs all the way from 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. And we have some great prizes on the line, as that minor prize is already at 60 balls or less, as it sits at $103. We have that major at $1,445. You can take that home in 49 balls or less. And that mega prize at $25,000. And it just recently clicked up to 44 balls or less.
Definitely some awesome stuff there. I can't wait to see if we can give out those great prizes in the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. As you know, that minor prize goes out all the time, being the fact that it clicks up every $50 for balls. But that leads you right into our happy hour bingo that runs from 4 all the way till 6. It gets bracketed by 2 games of Lucky 4 bingo, one at 4, one at 6. We'll have opportunities at taking bringing $31,599 away. But in between there, from 4 all the way till 6, you got 23 games of Skull Bingo, where you got a coverall prize of $35,020. We highlighted it earlier on in the broadcast, and you could take that home in 50 balls or less. The large frame just went out yesterday to a great player, and now it's sitting at $1,054. You could take home in 43 balls or less. And the line prize should go out multiple times during that Skull Bingo $1 edition, as it's sitting at $297 that you could take it home in 10 balls or less.
Absolutely. You guys will definitely want to be coming out for our happy hour show tonight, because from 4 to 6 when you guys are playing, you're also taking home points towards our happy hour standings. And as soon as we get those updated for you guys, we will let you know all the chaos and shakeup that happened after that. But I'll take the players away, and I'll let you take the locations as they sit.
Oh, yeah.
In 10th place, we have a 3-way tie between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma at Grumpy's Bar and Grill, Roseville. They all have 10,000 points. With 11,000 points, we have another 3-way tie, this time in 7th, between Dustball 75 at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby at American Legion Fridley. With 12,000 in 6th place, we got Lucky Ride at South Street Saloon. 5th place sits with Chica at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 13,000. Then with 15,000 in 4th place, it's Billany at VFW Blaine. 3rd place is O Lars over at Anamia Vets Club, sitting with 17,000. Then with 20,000 in 2nd place, it's Brother Nate at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville. But holding on to 1st place, a player that I think will be holding on to the standings as we get him updated, it is Funk at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, who sits with 28,000 points.
38,000 points. Yeah, crazy. They have a full 10,000 points higher than that. Great stuff for Funk. But on to the location side of the standings. In 10th place, we got Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel with 16,000 points. With 17,000 points, we have a 2-way tie in 8th place between the Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover. 7th place is Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 19,000 points. With 23,000 points in 6th place, we got VFW Blaine. 26,000 points for the 5th place location, Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 4th place is American Legion Fridley with 33,000 points. With 44,000 points in 3rd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. 2nd place is Anamia Vets Club with 46,000 points. And then number 1 location, it's Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 80,000 points.
That's another location I think we'll be holding on to those standings once we get them updated as well. So make sure you guys are staying in the know about when we officially get those updated, so you guys can know all the shakeups that happened after.
Oh, yeah. Also, just come out for our happy hour. It's a great time. 4 to 6, taking home some really good cash. And after that, you'll get some more opportunities at the Skull Bingo. If you missed out on any of those great prizes during the happy hour, that Skull Bingo will grow and roll over from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. Most nights, it's 6 all the way till 10 o'clock, where you could still take that coverall in 50 balls or less, that large frame in 43 balls or less, and that line prize in 10 balls or less. But two of those nights a week, we have interruptions.
That's right. Just last night, we had MegaSota game night. It happens each and every Tuesday at 6:40. It's a great opportunity at taking home some PGL points and along of jackpots along the way. Ian and I did not give out that jackpot jungle coverall last night. So next Tuesday night on a $1 card, you can try and take home $32,417.54 balls or less.
Definitely some great stuff there, and it's a really blast. The last 2 weeks, I've been able to be a part of MegaSota game night, and it's been really, really fun. But next week, it's going to be Tony and Nikki again. So if you guys missed them, make sure you come out for next Tuesday. But this Wednesday night, it runs from 7 to 9 tonight, and it happens every single Wednesday from 7 to 9. We got our Twins Wednesday, and it's going to be me and Will tonight trying to give out a bunch of PGL game points as well as some really good prizes. So make sure you guys are coming out for both specialty nights, MegaSota game night and Twins Wednesday.
Absolutely, but if you plan on coming out for either of our specialty nights or really just want to be an avid Pilot player, make sure you head over to pgl.world and sign up. Because once you remember the Pilot Gambling League, you'll be able to compete against each other for those PGL points that are awarded on specialty nights. But as well, you can also get access to insider information like a monthly newsletter. There's a lot of crucial info on there, so it's definitely a great place to be.
Yeah, we love players who get signed up at pgl.world, and that's why we like to highlight the new ones that just do so. And the new ones who just got signed up is Sandra D, Space Dust, Gottwald, Sherry W, Tinker, Kalaska, Schmo1, Joey, TTWL69, MNN. We got Jaders 2011, Bones, Bassy Bling, Me Please, It's a G Thing, Coco 29, Brand Neck 326, Kayla, Liam, 1, and Snipes.
That is some really cool stuff. Welcome everybody to the Pilot Gambling League. Hopefully you guys can come out for our specialty nights and take home some points towards our PGL standings.
Oh yeah, because those standings are always getting big shakeups and always players earning a lot of points on these specialty nights, Tuesday night and Wednesday night. And just last night we had some effects, some crazy shakeups to these standings.
Absolutely. We had a couple players coming in from unranked, and now into 9th place coming in from unranked. We had Bucks over at Rustic Saloon, who now sits with 410,160 points. But the player now in 10th place got pushed back not just from 9th, but all the way back from 6th. That is Nixon at VFW Roseville with 404,455 points, just barely holding on to these standings.
Yeah, a lot of shakeups in these standings as those newcomers came in. As there was another newcomer that shot up from not ranked all the way to 7th place, Yak 2102 over at the Riverbend Bar and Grill with 423,830 points. And you may think, oh, they bumped back the 8th place player. Actually, that wasn't the case. They moved up from 9th into 8th, and that was Chapster over at Moe's, who has 411,570 points. So it goes Nixon, Bucks, Chapster, and Yak 2102 in that 7th place spot. And the shakeups don't stop there, as we still have to go over the shakeup that happened in
right ahead of them.
Yeah, right ahead of them.
Yeah, jumping up from 7th place now into 6th, we have Sloppy at Rutgers Birchmont Lodge, who sits with 463,170 points. But it doesn't stop there. Getting pushed back from 4th into 5th, we have Devoided at the Roadside. They now sit with 479,665 points. But the player able to push up into 4th place, pushing Devoided back, it was Keeves at Clearwater Corners, who sits with 488,355 points. That was a big time rivalry that we were looking out for, as they only had 125 points separating them. Keeves is the one who came out victorious.
Yeah, I think I predicted Keeves, so
yes, you did.
So I think I beat you in our bet.
You did.
Yes, got to mention it on air.
Naturally,
we did have another shakeup in these standings, as this one I was not expecting. Burgar moving from 3rd into 2nd over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 522,185 points, passing up a big-time player, Keith, over at Biza West, who has 493,925 points, getting bumped back from 2nd into 3rd. Now, Keith wasn't out there yesterday earning points, and so if Keith is out there trying to catch up to Burgar, it may be a nice race between those top-tier players.
Absolutely, but the player holding on to 1st place for yet another day, it is Forget UD at VFW Austin, who sits with 673,830 points.
Yeah, he's got a really nice lead right now. He may be this season's champion. But onto the location side of the standings, there were some shakeups here as well, as getting bumped back from 7th into 10th, we got Billy's Rockford with 1,286,445 points. Moving up from unranked into 9th place, we got LJ's in Miltona with 1,287,140 points. But the shakeups don't stop there.
Rustic Saloon was able to hold on to 8th place for yet another day, but then shakeups start happening. Moving all the way up from 9th place into 6th, we have Rusty Nail Thief River Falls, who sits with 1,491,000. But our 6th place player our location ended up getting pushed back to 7th, as Corner Pocket and Rice now sits with 1,429,000.
Ooh, definitely some crazy stuff there. We had some more shakeups in these standings, as our 2nd and 3rd place locations got swapped around. The Mabel Liquor Store with 2,027,445 points got bumped back from 2nd into 3rd. Moving up from 3rd into 2nd, we got Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,105,100 points. Both those locations, even though there was a shakeup in the Mabel Liquor Store got bumped back, they both were able to get into the 2 million point club, which is a huge one, as they catch up with that #1 location point club wise.
Absolutely. And #1 location right now is Poppers in Virginia, who sits with 2,252,000. They're holding on to yet another day. We'll have to see what's happening tonight in our happy hour night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not our happy hour night, our specialty night tonight.
Yes.
We got that Twins Wednesday. Make sure you guys are coming out, and whatever location you're playing at gets those points as well. But if you guys want to be in the know about all things Pilot Games, our Facebook page is the place to be. You can give us a like and a follow under the name Pilot Games and be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, big progressive exclusives, player pictures, and so much more. All of you guys can utilize that link tree because once you click on our website link, you'll see direct links to our social medias like Twitter and Instagram, our streaming platforms, and pgl.world.
Well, we're about to let you off for 10 minutes to get ready for some Twins bingo. But while you guys are waiting, think about this as we got a player spotlight. T-Mob Turbo over at Winners and Sartell took home the biggest jackpot of the weekend, $14,592. But we just like to remind you guys that wherever you're playing, you're supporting a charity, and everybody at Winners and Sartell is supporting the St. Cloud Boxing and Wrestling Club, and their mission is to play, have fun, and to learn. Definitely a great motto right there. And while you guys are getting enrolled in some Twins bingo, remember when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys.
Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Twins Bingo. We got $12,857 of total prizes. This should be a really fun one as we stream live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both those streams.
Oh yeah, and speaking of those shiny new Pilot TVs, we just got a bunch of them sent out to a bunch of new locations over at Stadium Bar, Southbrook, Billy D's, Rendezvous, Fiesta Cancun, Rush City, Split Rocks Restaurant and Bowling, Holiday Inn 2, Ranch Family Restaurant 2, Old Northrop Bar, Shepburn Muni Liquor Store 2, Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, Moose Lodge Albert Lea, as well as the Poor House of Clark's. Congratulations to all those locations getting all those shiny new Pilot TVs. We wish you guys a little bit of extra luck on these 10 games of Twins Bingo.
Oh, for sure. But we've gotten our day started. How's your day going?
Oh, solid as usual. Easy start.
You're an early riser, so did you do anything fun this morning? Watch any shows, or just spent it relaxing?
Oh, no. Every single morning, I wake up early, and I sit around until it's about, 15 minutes for me to go out the door.
Till you go out the door.
And then I start, getting ready and
then
stuff.
you get ready and finally do everything.
And then I come here, and then I make my breakfast here.
And then you make your smoothie and you work on iPads. But nothing special for this morning?
No, just, watching Malcolm in the Middle as usual.
Okay, so a little Malcolm in the Middle. That's a way to start off your morning.
It really is.
It definitely is a good one. I've been watching a lot of superhero show called Smallville.
Oh, yeah, the old Superman show.
Yes, it's really interesting. I'm hooked now. I'm on season 4, and so I'm definitely going to end up finishing all 10 seasons I have, which is ridiculous. We do have a $7 line prize going out, as we got Hunter's mom over at the One More Club taking home $7. Now we're working on a $7 large M. Should be some interesting stuff. But watching that show makes me realize I would not be as good as Superman is.
No, I don't think
having those powers.
I don't think I would be I'm not a terrible human being or anything by any of those means. No. But
I'd still help people.
I'd help people, but I wouldn't be out looking to help people.
But I'd also
it would be circumstantial.
I would be out there trying to help people. I would probably fly over and do stuff for
I'd probably try and work out
because you can
something
affect wars.
Yeah, you could, but I'd also be trying to work out something with my city so I could get paid while doing it.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, Superman was living in kind of
just a bad apartment in New York kind of deal. That's basically it's Metropolis, but it's basically
New York. It's
and he's just a reporter there kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then flies around and saves the world.
Do you think I want to be working at minimum wage other job or something like that?
No, the people are knowing who I am.
People are gonna know who I am. I'm making some cash off of that.
For sure. We do have Bonehead over at Poppers taking home that $7 large M. Now we're working on a $12,000 coverall. We'll see if we can give it out in 52 balls or less. As we're creeping towards it, we got players already 5 balls away, 4 balls away for Mikey Wins and you. We'll see if that can be a winning away amount, as it looks like we've moved past it to a Musco prize of, let's see what it's going to be clicking to, a $11 Musco, as we got players 2 balls away. But we had some jackpots go out yesterday, and some of those winners were, the first one was Linda over at Dave's Town Club, taking home $654.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. We also had Tommy over at McHugh's Grill and Bar, taking home the largest jackpot of the day, taking home $15,560. Good job to you, Tommy.
We do have Dave M. as well as Mad Dog splitting up that $11 Musco coverall prize in this one. Good job to all the winners in this first game of Twins Bingo. We're about to be getting rolled into a game number 2. But we were talking about Tommy. He won that large frame prize during the happy hour bingo that you were a part of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were able to watch that big jackpot go out, or did it go out after happy hour?
I think it might have had to have gone out after happy hour.
Oh, so it happened in between happy hour and TwinsWinsDay, because we played one game in MegaSota Game Night Skull Bingo, and it was gone by that game. If it didn't go out during your happy hour, then it went out in that 1 hour in between.
There's no way it went out during our happy hour.
You would remember that one.
I was going to say.
You'd remember $15,000
I would have been freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have heard me bragging about it that same day as we came down the stairs.
Yeah, but the final jackpot of that Tuesday went out to Big Fine over at the Foundry Pub, taking home $771. Good job to all those winners, and that made us have 21 jackpots over the last 7 days and 196 jackpots during this season 12. But we have a game that's outside of our live bingo that's going to be hitting your guys' iPads tomorrow, and that's Stinkin' Rich. We are super excited about Stinkin' Rich. It's going to have a great bonus round, and you can win some really good cash. You can also find a preview of that on our Facebook page, which is a super great way to stay up to date.
Oh, yeah, it is a hub for all of our information. So go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page to stay up to date. You just got to search Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way, you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of those E-tabs when they're about to release. You can also click the website link that's on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Oh, yeah. Now we can talk about the live bingo throughout the day, as we got a great day of live bingo. We start every weekday with a cup of Joe with Jordy from 11:30 to 11:50, talking about all the great jackpots on the line as well as shakeups in the standings. So if you want to know when to play Pilot Games, definitely come out for that. But 12 o'clock is the start of our live bingo, and that happens 7 days a week. And at 12 to 1, you get Twins Bingo, what you're in right now, and we're getting into a game number 2 of 10 games we'll play here. And after game number 10, you'll hop into the Jackpot 125-cent edition.
Oh, yeah, that one's definitely a blast that you guys want to check out. That runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. You guys definitely want to check that out. That minor is starting off the day at $103 at a 60-ball count, meaning that once it hits that $150 amount, it's going to be clicking up to 64 balls, meaning it should be going out super quickly.
Yeah, if it can even reach to that 64 ball count.
Yeah. But there's also that major that you guys want to be watching out for during those times. It's starting off the day at $1,445, and that's currently at a 49-ball count. But what you guys are all going to be sticking around for, it's that ominous mega. It's currently sitting at $25,000 and has recently clicked up to a 44-ball count, meaning pretty soon you guys will be seeing that click up in monetary amount.
Definitely some great stuff there. And that will lead you right into our happy hour bingo, where me and John Higgins are going to be trying to give out some really good prizes, like some Lucky 4 bingo that happens at 4 p.m. and at 6 p.m., where you'll have a shot at $31,599. But in between those times of Lucky 4, you'll have 23 games of Skull Bingo from 4 to 6. The coverall prize is sitting at $35,000. You can take home in 50 balls or less. The large frame is at $1,054. You can take home in 43 balls or less. And that line prize is at $297 that you can take home in 10 balls or less. And then if any of those prizes grow throughout the happy hour and end up not going out during that time, you'll get some more opportunities of Skull Bingo from 6 to 7 and then from 9 all the way till 10 o'clock, as you could still take it home in 50 balls or less the coverall, 43 balls or less for the large frame, and 10 balls or less for the line prize.
Oh, yeah, but speaking of some line prizes, we got a couple winners on this line prize, as we got Sparkle 31 over at Lincoln Depot, Bonehead over at Poppers, and then, oh, yeah, they'll just be splitting up that $8 line prize. Good job to both those winners.
Yeah, now working on the $8 large M. But we do have an interruption tonight, as that Skull Bingo usually runs from 6 all the way till 10. But from 7 to 9, we have one of those PGL specialty nights.
Oh, yeah, which is Twins Wednesday, which goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Tonight, you'll have me and Ian running the running all that fun PGL action up until the very last games, where we'll have 2 special games. This one being our grand finale of our 2 games of Wipeout Blackout. Definitely one that you guys want to check out tonight. But last night, we just had a very successful MegaSota game night.
Yeah, that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. The final of 2 weeks in a row where I've been able to be a part of that MegaSota game night, and we had a blast giving out a bunch of PGL points. But unfortunately, we're not able to give out the Jackpot Jungle coverall, as it's sitting at $32,417. They take home in 54 balls or less, and I've lost my opportunity to try and give it out, as Tony and Nikki are going to be back trying to give out that prize on Tuesday night. Should be some fun stuff. So if you missed Tony and Nikki, make sure you're coming out for next Tuesday at 6:40. We are still working on this large M of $8, as we'll probably need the double win to be able to give out this coverall prize.
All right.
As we are also clicking past that coverall to a must-go. But the large M, we have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Player over at Frank's Bar and Mad Dog playing over at Danny's Dugout. They'll be splitting up that $8 large M.
Yeah, now working on that $12 must-go coverall prize. We'll see who's going to be that great winner, as we got Mad Dog, Mikey wins, and Fifi one ball away. And we got our winner, as Fifi over at the Chili Lime And it's just Fifi taking home that $12 coverall. Good job to all the winners in this game number 2 of Twins Bingo. We're about to be getting rolled into game number 3. And as we're getting enrolled, we're going to start talking about some great national days.
Oh, yeah, and kicking us off, we have National Eat Outside Day. Friends, fresh air and good food are the focus of National Eat Outside Day every year on August 31st. Whether at home, at a park, a favorite restaurant, or a food truck, or even at the beach, food just tastes better when we eat it under the open sky.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
It's always a great time to eat outside. Now, what is your favorite eating outside scenario? At a park, beach, food trucks?
See, I would like to say beach, but like it's really nice like eating with the ocean around and everything. But dealing with like
sand getting in your food?
Not only sand, but those seagulls, man, they don't care about like
they'll be
people.
coming after you.
No, they'll grab it right out of your hands. Like
so, no to beach. Beach is it's a good one.
It's a good one,
but it's not your top one.
I might have to say food truck.
I
have gotten some of the best food I've ever eaten from a food truck.
Now, I went to this little, it was like a parking lot where they took like 7 different food trucks and they just parked it around the outside of this parking lot.
Yeah.
And they had a seating arrangement all in the middle of it.
Oh, the one where we got the pulled pork ones with the waffle fries.
Yes, I went. Yeah, I went there. I forgot that. Did I end up going there with you too?
Yeah, we were all up there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I went there individually at one point, so that's where I'm getting confused if I went with you as well. And so that's really really cool. It was a great time. It was up in northern Michigan that we ended up going to that food truck, and
Great
that's
ranch.
one of my favorite ways to be able to eat is just going out and having that multiple food trucks around and being able to pick and choose. Like I think I ended up getting a pulled pork sandwich one time, and then the next time I ended up with pizza. It's a great time. Food trucks are,
and they had like that little like inside area to go and grab like drinks and other stuff like some beer and all that. It was nice.
It was definitely a fun one. I would also have to give like parks a top pick for me. I put them over beaches just because of sand is always a pain when it comes to eating and snacking and everything like that.
And a lot of those parks have those grills that you can really just like, you bring your own charcoal and just toss some tinfoil on it. And
Exactly.
You're fine.
Or you just bring yourself a picnic and you can just do that. Pack yourself some sandwiches. And you're just enjoying the outdoors. Just as a super nice time. I like to have a lot of fruit when I'm doing those kind of things. Have some watermelon and mango. Those kinds of things. Pineapple for sure.
Pineapple.
For sure. That's the candy of the fruit.
It really is. Even like dentists say that and all that because it's just so like acidic.
Yeah, it's also
sugary.
not good for you.
No, it's like not good for you at all. But like honestly, I'll still eat it.
Oh,
like,
it's still
it's
so
like,
good.
It's fruit. Like it can't be that bad.
It's
for
not
you,
better
really.
than that.
Like it can't. In all reality, how bad can it be?
Exactly. It can't be bad as
It comes from nature.
You're like it's either that, eating a whole thing of pineapple, or eating a whole bag of Twizzlers.
I was gonna say like it's either like a family-sized bag of chips or this pineapple. So like they gotta pick and choose.
Pick your demons.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly. Well, happy National Eat Outside Day. Okay, so today it's a nice day outside. What would you like to do where you're at right now, eat outside wise?
I think I would actually like to go and like start a cookout. That'd be very nice.
I haven't had a cookout in a little bit, so I could definitely go for that.
Yeah.
Get some nice burgers.
I just had one on Sunday where we made a burger and burgers, cheddar brats, some baked beans.
If I could get some like of those why am I blanking? Grilled corn.
Oh.
Yeah, on the cob.
Yeah.
Grilled corn on the cob. So tasty.
Oh, yeah.
I want that added on there. Yeah, throw in
That
the green
makes
beans,
summer.
asparagus, anything like that.
Asparagus on the grill.
So
a little bit of
tasty.
olive oil and then some seasoning. I might have to start a cookout
We
today.
got GTO over at the Red Go taking home that $9 line prize. We're now working on that $9 large M. But definitely a great day to maybe hit the bar patio on this day as it's National Eat Outside Day. Next up on our national day list, a little bit more serious day. It's International Overdose Awareness Day. International Overdose Awareness Day on August 31st focuses on reducing the number of deaths caused by overdose and erasing the stigma associated with it. Yeah, we definitely want that as there's a lot of cases of overdose that happen, and it's not always the person's fault. It's there's a lot of craziness that happens in this world, and so staying aware, staying up to date with all that is a good one on today as it is International Overdose Awareness Day.
Oh, yeah. Next up on our national days, it is a state day, as it's actually a little late considering it's a Wednesday, but we do have National South Carolina Day. On August 31st, National South Carolina Day recognizes the Palmetto State and her unique landscapes, bold personalities, and long history.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. We do have S Giddy Girl over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $9 on that large M. Now we're working on that $12,000 jackpot, as S Giddy Girl is definitely in line to be able to take this one home. 2 balls away now for S Giddy Girl. Let's see. Well, let's get it, girl.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see.
1 ball. Let's
Can
see it.
it happen? $12,000.
You got two chances here.
2
Let's see
more
it.
opportunities to take this one home.
Last opportunity.
one, and it
If you had
doesn't
one
look
shot,
like it's
one
happening.
opportunity.
$13 on that Musco coverall prize. That's good, girl. Definitely got us pretty excited on this one. But we were talking about National South Carolina Day.
Yeah.
And let's look up some weird laws in South Carolina.
I always like seeing the weird state laws because every
Exactly.
state has some like really
I
odd
know.
ones.
They're always.
I like trying to like justify them.
We do have our winner on this one, getting the coverall all to themselves. Jules over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $13 in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. We're about to begin enrolled into a game number 4, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled and pressing play.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But we're going to be looking at some of these crazy South Carolina laws they got going on. And they actually have different laws considering like state law and Myrtle Beach law.
Okay, most of these laws are not on the books and are no longer enforced, and they're outdated state laws. So just to put that into consideration.
So like, they're still on the books, but they just aren't enforced
yes.
anymore.
Yeah, they're no longer enforced.
Yeah. So first up, we have some items can't be sold on Sundays. Interesting.
Yeah, musical instruments, clocks, kitchenware. Those are just some of the few items that can't be sold on this day.
Why kitchenware?
Here's one. Horses can't be kept in bathtubs.
That one's fair. I understand.
This is one where I question why this law got created.
Oh, this definitely got created because someone like had a horse in the bathtub, and the bathtub just like went through the
Yeah,
floor.
like they were like in their apartment building, and
Oh,
there was a horse in their bathtub, and it just
imagine
fell
you,
right
like,
through.
You start your shower and you like walk out as it's like warming up, and then you just
It's just a horse in there. Yeah,
The horse
exactly.
is
That's what I like to think that has happened.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if a man vows to marry a woman, he must see that promise through. The code states a male over the age of 16 who, by means of deception or promise of marriage, seduces an unmarried woman in this state is guilty of a misdemeanor. Wow, so no
Wow.
manipulative men. Don't head over to South Carolina, I
know.
guess.
Poor Andrew Tate. Oh, yeah. Next up, we have pinball machines are not to be played by everyone.
What?
People age 17 and under are not allowed to play pinball machines.
Isn't that when pinball machines are the most fun?
I feel like people stopped playing it afterwards. Maybe this was in this started up after Pinball Wizard by The Who came out. Maybe. Everyone was just trying to beat that guy who was so good at it.
Okay, work is illegal on Sunday unless as a necessary or for charity.
Good.
There are some exceptions for this rule, which include selling food/drink, tobacco, boating/fishing equipment, light bulbs, and the operation of funeral homes, cemeteries, radio, and TV.
So like basically everything important.
Yeah, everything that is a necessity for everyday life.
Yeah, it's like everything minus like selling clothing items, just about.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
So-
fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's a great one on today.
yeah.
So definitely some interesting laws that are over there in South Carolina.
I wonder what that Myrtle Beach one was. Because, like, that's weird. That Myrtle Beach would have a different law compared to the state.
Yeah. Okay. Let's find out what is this weird Myrtle Beach law that we skipped over. Cursing in a public
No.
place can get you in trouble.
No, that's normal.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's just public profanity, isn't it?
That's what I would guess. Definitely some fun, some weird laws that are over there in South Carolina on this day. And we're going to move on to our next national day, as this National Diatomaceous Earth Day. On August 31st, National Diatomaceous Earth Day recognizes the diatom and the remarkable mineral it creates.
I wonder what that is. The diatomaceous.
Yes, that one. We need to know. Okay, so now what is We do have a winner on this line prize as we got Yags 370 over at the sidetrack, as well as SNS at the Wheelhouse, and Fifi over at the Chili Lime, as well as Nicole over at Arcade Bar, Jules at VFW Spring Lake Park, all of them splitting up $12 on that one. But Diatom refers to any member of a large group comprised of several genre of algae, specifically microalgae, found in the ocean, waterways, and soils of the world.
Yeah, it looks like you can like make a lot of different stuff with it. Like I see diatomaceous earth for stuff for helping with like as a safe insecticide for your area.
Really?
To where it's like safe for like kids and pets. I even see it in like pool stuff as well as like pool filter powder. It's even used in like bath mats and stuff like that.
That's really interesting. Let's see. How does diatoms affect humans? Bubbles on the sea floor produce diatoms and other tiny organisms living in the water. These organisms make sure that we have enough oxygen to breathe.
Interesting.
So they create oxygen as well.
That's crazy.
That's crazy stuff. Yeah, we do have Mikey Wins over at Steve O's taking home $12 on that large M. And we got 2 balls to try and give out this 13 grand jackpot. Ooh. And we'll see if it can happen right here, right now, as it looks like we're clicking past it to an $18 Musco coverall prize.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But we do have another national day for you guys while you guys are going after this Musco coverall, as it is also National Matchmaker Day. On August 31st, National Matchmaker Day honors romantics whose dauntless pursuit of perfect purchase for Cupid's arrow result in lasting love stories.
Yeah, definitely a great one on today. We do have the $18 coverall going out to Kate's Papa, as well as Mikey Wins and GTO, all splitting up $18 on that game number 4 of Twins Bingo. We're about to be getting rolled into a game number 5, so make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play as we talk about National Matchmaker Day. Yeah. Now you're looking for someone to matchmake for you, as you're the only single person of the broadcasters.
I am, aren't I?
Yeah, of all broadcasters.
Oh, yeah. I might have to go cry after this, but I mean, no, nah. I mean, you and Jill got not you and Jill. You and Jordy got set up through our mutual friend.
Yes,
Jill.
we did.
She is like she's like the friend group matchmaker. So I kind of might just like wait until she figures something out.
Yeah, whoever she matches you up with, you'll just go with.
I feel like I feel like anyone else, it just might not work.
Ben's currently bullying Will over the
that's fine
talk
because he's kind of like, you remember like the early days with like of like Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
That character who couldn't talk to women at all.
Yes.
Yes, that is also Ben.
That's a true story based off that. Yeah. We got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled. Press play. Yeah, I had a really fun matchmake where me and Jordy, that's how we got put together. Was I worked with this girl who ended up my whole work friend group that I got from this place was Will, John Higgins was a part of it, and all that, and ends up I made friends with her roommate. The roommate of this Jillian person was Jordy, and we ended up getting really enjoying each other's company, and so now we've been together for the past 3 years. So
yeah, crazy.
Been some really fun stuff. But you know, it's fun to play matchmaker at times.
Maybe Jill can help Ben out.
Yeah, maybe she can help Ben out a little bit.
Ben could use a little help. Out of all the Ruggles, he's the one with the least game.
I mean, I don't even. He's got the pretty blues. I don't even know what he's doing.
I don't know how.
He could just hit him with the what am I thinking of? The Zoolander, and he'll just put him into a daze.
Honestly, wait.
With those long, he's got some nice long lashes,
and he's got like the jawline to definitely pull off like the Zoolander. Oh, with the hair and everything.
And just right there.
That might actually work out better.
I think that's really the way that Ben's gonna be, his main way of being able to pick up women.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's better than ending up like the title of a Steve Carell movie.
Yeah, he is his own matchmaker with those good looks.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
they just don't carry him too far.
we got 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next one. Oh, $13,125 available on this one, as we got our last and final national day, and it's National Trail Mix Day. Observed annually on August 31st, National Trail Mix Day honors the mix that was developed as a healthy snack to be taken along hikes.
Oh yeah, it's definitely evolved into something a little different now with like the different kinds of trail mix.
Oh,
they
there's
have
so
out.
many different
Like
kinds.
the peanut butter trail mix, you have to admit, there's no way that's healthy. The Meyer peanut butter trail mix is like mostly peanut butter and chocolate chips and then like pretzels.
Exactly. That's pretty much all it is on
Yeah.
that one. But trail mix has been eaten by Native Americans for thousands of years and originally included buffalo meat.
Actually,
I
that
want-
sounds like an improvement.
I want like jerky in my
Like us, even in like
my trail mix.
yeah, that'd be so good in like the imagine like just regular like beef jerky and like the Carr sweet and salty trail mix.
Yeah, August 31st today is National Trail Mix Day. We do have a line prize going out to S. Giddy Girl over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home 14. Now we're working on a $14 large M. And the combination of nuts, raisins, and chocolate are as a trail snack dates at least to the 1910s, when the outdoorsman Horace Kephart recorded it as his popular camping guide.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a fun way to like find out about trail mix, like just a random camping guide.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, next up we do have some believe that trail mix was first invented in 1968 by two California surfers who blended peanuts and raisins together for an energy snack.
Interesting.
So,
yeah.
blended together.
I think it's
I would just
I
like
think it's
pour
just-
them in
yeah,
together.
pour it together. That
Yeah.
would be my guess. I don't think like a blender.
Yeah, for a second I was like, they just tossed that into like a food processor or something. It's like, just imagine just bits of like raisin and peanut like dust.
Isn't that basically you add water to it and you just got a mixture of peanut butter and jelly?
I mean, but the raisins, not grapes.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
very,
no,
very
it's
much different.
different.
In Australia and New Zealand, they call trail mix scroggin.
Nah.
I'm going to start calling it scroggin.
No, if I went to
Hey,
Australia,
give me some scroggin.
that doesn't.
Maybe I need to say it in an Australian accent to make it better. We
Go
do have.
for it.
No, I'm not. We got Sparkle 31 over at the Lincoln Depot, taking home $14. Now we're working on a $13,000 coverall as we click past that to a $21 Musco coverall.
It just kind of reminds me of like that joke where it'll always be like, oh, they call that a light switch. In England, it's like it's always like something crazy they
Yeah.
go off on after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Scroggin.
Yeah, just wait till you hear the next one.
Yeah, next up, trail mix is also called Gorp. Good old raisins and peanuts, or granola oats, raisins and peanuts. Gorp? Gorp.
I want a little gorp. Hey, give me that gorp. Good old raisins and peanuts.
It's gorping time.
That's great. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the verb gorp means to eat greedily.
Let me just gorp this down.
That's awesome. I love it.
Gorp is like Spirited Away, how that like one like spirit was eating. Like,
Oh, how
so-
when they turn into pigs?
Yeah.
And they're just mowing down on the food?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was talking about the No Face, how he
Oh,
ate. Like,
yes,
when he- yeah.
yes. I get that one
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Next up, we have Trail Mix is featured in Jack Kerouac's iconic 1958 novel, The Dharma Burns. Interesting.
Cool stuff. Well, happy National Trail Mix Day on today. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this game at number 5. And we got a little bit of Twins news as they are 67-61. Just got their 5th win in a row last night. And Nick Gordon hit his first career grand slam and drove in a career-high 6 runs. Jake Cave and Gary Sanchez also homered. And the Minnesota Twins beat the Boston Red Sox Sox 10-5 on Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah. I am very excited about that. Glad to hear we're on that 5-win streak. And I'm just very excited to just continue to beat on the Red Sox in the rest of the series.
Yeah, I completely agree. We do have a game today that we hopefully can get a win at as we play them at 6:40 today in Minnesota against the Red Sox.
Oh, yeah, definitely going to be a fun game. We're going to look at the rest of the game, see what we're sitting in the standings now
We
currently.
are now one game behind the AL Central leading Cleveland Guardians.
Good. We can knock that terrible name back to second place.
Exactly. As we take on those Red Sox tonight, hopefully we can get the win, and we can see the Guardians lose today against the Orioles.
Oh, too easy.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, yeah. That'll be hopeful.
Yes, I think that's a good one. This is the last game of our series with the Boston Red Sox, and so we can get the 3-game sweep with this one. And if you guys want to send some luck over to our Minnesota Twins, play the great E-Tab game, Twins Win. It's a great E-Tab where if you pick the lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round, you'll be winning some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh, yeah, but you guys can also continue to support the Twins, doing what you guys are doing right now by playing some of this Twins Bingo. But while you guys are taking home some of this cash, playing some Twins Bingo, you guys are also going to be taking home some points for our Twiking Zone standings. Our Twiking Zone standing is what we get when we combine our Twins Bingo one half of the year and our what we call our Vikings Bingo the other half of the year. Definitely some awesome stuff, and we got our player standings right in front of us.
Oh, yeah, in 10th place, we got Puts over at American Legion Pine River with 48,000 points. With 56,000 points in 9th place, we got T-Bone over at Poppers. 8th place is Tez over at Poppers with 67,000 points. With 83,000 points in 7th place, we got Red over at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant. Got a huge point bump, but not quite able to get into the 100,000 point club with 97,000 points. Already in that club in 5th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. With 118,000 points in 4th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. Definitely a tight race between Nana and Mikey Wins. We'll see if either of them can get some wins right here, as I've seen both of them playing today. But in 3rd place, we got Simbob over at Bedrock with 141,000 points. 2nd place is Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 144,000 points. And with 147,000 points in 1st place, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. All 3 of those players in a pretty close race right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely a very close race there. But on our location side of the standings, we do have some stuff that's going on. But before we talk about that, we got Fife over at Chili Lime taking home that $14 line prize. Good job to you. But continuing with these these location standings, we had starting us off in 10th place, getting bumped back from 9th, Floppy Crappy over at Pokegama Township with 55,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 10th, pushing Floppy Crappy back, we have Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 62,000 points. In 8th place, holding on to that spot, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 79,000 points. In 7th place, we have Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 98,000 points, closing in on that 100,000 point club. In 6th place, we have Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 122,000 points, kicking off that 100,000 point club. In 5th place, we have VFW Blaine with 147,000 points. With 188,000 points in 4th place, we have Poppers in Virginia. In 3rd place, we have Corky's Bar South Haven with 242,000 points. In 2nd place, kicking off that 300,000 point club, we have American Legion Fridley with 308,000 points. But with an exactly 100,000 point lead in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park with 408,000 points. Definitely starting to run away with it.
Whew, great stuff there. Love those standings, and I can't wait to see if anybody can create some shakeups with this games right here. As we got Tez, Yags 370, Nan, Share Bears, and a few others. Now Yags 370, Sparkle 31, and Bonehead are all 2 balls away, and they're going to want to get this large M out quickly. So we have a shot at this coverall jackpot.
All right, let's see. Maybe we can go for the double win, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be the double win if we want to give it out, and
Ooh.
it looks like it's a single win over at Mikey Wins. It's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, taking home that $14 large M, and we've moved on to a $21 Musco coverall prize in this game number 6. We're about to be getting rolled into a game number 7 with that jackpot still growing into this next game. But right now, we're listening to a little bit of Bachelorette Party. It's a great E-Tab game, and so if you want to break from the live bingo, check that out, as well as the 50 different shareable E-Tab games. Play anytime and win huge prize up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, with bonus and free play rounds you won't want to miss.
Oh, yeah, but we have Steve over at our place on 3rd and Faribault, taking him that $21 Musco coverall prize. Good job to you, Steve, and all of our winners in that game number 6 of Twins Bingo. Getting us ready for game number 7.
Should be some fun stuff in this game number 7 with those jackpots still growing. But on to some music history for today. And in 1939, Frank Sinatra records All or Nothing at All, one of his first big hits.
Oh, yeah, definitely a good song there.
I mean, Frank Sinatra, just iconic as a musician.
Oh, yeah, just continuously, released, amazing songs that people still listen to today and that people still, cover nowadays.
Yeah, no, they really do. And we'll talk about 3 fun facts about Frank Sinatra. He was given up for dead at birth. Wow. Sinatra had a traumatic welcome into the world. Born on December 12th, 1915, in the kitchen of his parents' Hoboken, New Jersey apartment. The 13-pound baby,
Dude,
he was huge.
he was a monster.
Yeah, had to be delivered with forceps and was thought to be stillborn. Blue and not breathing, the doctor laid him out on the counter while he attended to Sinatra's mother. It was only when the grandmother picked up the newborn, ran him under cold water, and slapped him back that Sinatra started breathing. That is ridiculous.
That's nuts.
That is crazy.
What a guy.
Okay. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 7. Continue to get enrolled and press play. But that is a crazy way to start off your life.
Yeah, that's quite a way. Next up on our fun facts, we have his nickname as a teen was Scarface. His forceps used during Sinatra's birth caused severe scarring to his left cheek, neck, and ear that ran from the corner of his mouth to his jawline, which exacerbated by cystic acne as an adolescent, thus earning him the nickname Scarface. As an adult, Sinatra wore makeup to hide the scars, but he still reportedly hated being photographed on his left side.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know he had any scars on his face.
Yeah, so his physical insecurities didn't end there. At 5'7", he also wore elevated shoes to appear taller.
Like Robert Downey Jr.
I wonder if I Gordon elevated shoes.
That's so funny.
Or myself.
I thought about buying you and John elevated shoes for like Christmas this year
That would've
because
been
I saw
funny.
like 2.5-inch boosting shoes, and I was like, oh, you'd be 6 foot. You'd be over 6 foot if
That'd
you
be
had those
perfect.
shoes. And I was like, I might have to get him those. John would be like 6'2".
Yeah, screw it. I'll just buy stilts.
Oh, see, I want some.
In
so
like
that-
long pants. I'll
See,
look like a little Rasmus
I want
character.
those just so I can be taller than Ben. That's what I want. Is just to be boosted up 2 inches so that I can be, I might not even be taller than him, which is the bad thing. Is he might still be taller than me with a 2-inch boost.
That's fine.
But we got some more Frank Sinatra facts. The first fangirls were paid to scream. By 1940s, Frankie, as he was known then, became one of America's first teen idols. But his publicist, George Evans, didn't leave anything up to chance. He auditioned girls to find those who could sing the loudest and paid them $5 each to sit at the strategic locations in the audience to whip up excitement.
That's genius.
Yeah, that's
almost as bad as like laughing soundtracks in the back of a sitcom show.
definitely some great stuff there. I mean, fun day in history. As Frank Sinatra, he did all or nothing at all on today.
Oh, yeah. Next up on our This Day in Music History. But before we get into that, we got a line prize winner with TMO over at Howie's Corner Bar, taking home $14 on that line prize. Definitely some awesome stuff.
Yeah, now we got that $14 large M, as we do have one final music day in history. And in 2004, Green Day releases the title track of their new album, American Idiot, as a single 3 weeks before the album is issued. Both the song and the album are widely successful and highly acclaimed, with each nominated for multiple Grammy Awards, winning the Best Rock Album. American Idiot later became a successful stage musical.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that it was a. Wait, I think I might have seen something about the musical.
Yeah,
but I
I d-
definitely forgot about that. That'd be really interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's a musical. The American Idiot is a sung-through rock musical based on the concept of the album of the same name by punk rock band Green Day. After the run at Berkeley Repertory Theater in 2009, the show moved to St. James Theater on Broadway. Previews began March 24th, 2010, and the musical officially opened April 20th, 2010.
Nice dating there, but we do have a winner because we got Mad Max over at Steve-O's taking home that $14 large M, as well as Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. Good job to you, Mad Max and Mikey Wins.
Yeah, and you can actually watch the Broadway Idiot. That's what it's called in Broadway. It's Broadway Idiot. You can actually watch it on Prime Video.
Oh, too easy.
I might have to give that a watch, as I'm
Yeah.
a fan of musicals, and you know, I like a little Green Day action.
Yeah,
It's
they're-
maybe not my favorite band, but I mean,
It kind of just reminds me of like early 2000s, like skater times. It was great.
it's a good time.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a good time.
it really was.
We do have our winners here. Did we talk about all the winners?
Oh, yeah, we have already talked about our large M winners, but we do have James over at Rose City Bar and Grill taking home that $21 Musco coverall prize. Good job to you, James.
Yeah, about to get enrolled into a game number 8 of Twins Bingo. So only 3 more opportunities to take home this great prize. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled and press and play. But as you're waiting to get enrolled in this next game, also sign up at pgl.world if you haven't done so. Those PGL players earn points on PGL nights like tonight, Twins Wednesday, and can try and get into our top 10. They also get insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. Recently, we've been sending out a lot of PyCon information to those PGL.world players,
yeah.
and we've sent out registration. Registration has closed because we
Yeah.
sold out on the event. That's how big it is. It's going to be a super fun time, September 15th at the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park. And if you guys want your own little PyCon action, make sure you come out to your bar with a Pilot TV, and you can kind of join in on the fun if you weren't able to get signed up.
Oh, yeah, you guys can even watch on that Pilot Player Connect app. Definitely one that you guys want to watch for on there. So make sure you guys are signing up at pgl.world. But we had a couple members that did just that. We got Sandra D, Space Dust, Gottwald, Sherry W, Tinker, Kalaska, Smo1, Joey, TTWL69, MNM, Jaders 2011, Bones, Bazy Blings, Me Please, It's a G Thing, Coco 29, Brunek 326. We got Kayla Liam 1 as well as Snipes.
Do you have a favorite name right now?
We are going to go with Basie Blings.
Oh, that's a good one.
Kind of reminds me of the that kid from Johnny Test. I don't know why. 'Cause
Okay.
He had like the 2 bees as like the gold bees on his neck, I think.
Is that what it was? You gotta look up the Johnny Test villain
Yeah.
to know. But But I'm gonna go with Snipes just because I'm a huge fan of Wesley Snipes. And
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the new Blade series to come out.
Oh yeah, that one. I'm excited for that to come out.
Yeah, with Marshala Ali.
Yeah.
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
It's something close to that. But
His name was Blig Blig Boy.
that is hilarious. That is super
what a
funny.
guy.
Well, definitely some great names getting signed up, and hopefully we can see them join up our PGL top 10s. Right now, the player side of our top 10 sit like this, getting bumped back from 6th in the 10th last night. We got Nixon at VFW Roseville with 404,000 points. With 410,000 points in 9th place, moved from unranked to this spot. It's Bucks over at Rustic Saloon. 8th place got moved up from 9th. We got Chapster over at Moe's with 411,000 points. With 423,000 points in 7th place, shot all the way up from unranked to this spot. We got Yak 2102 over at Riverbend Bar and Grill. Moving up from 7th into 6th, we got Sloppy over at Rutgers Birchmont Lounge, taking home $63 points. 479,000 points for the 5th place player, Devoided over at the Roadside, who actually got bumped back from 4th. Moving up from 5th into 4th, we got Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 488,000 points. With 493,000 points in 3rd place, getting bumped back from 2nd, we got Keith over at Biza West. Moving from 3rd into 2nd, we got Bergar over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 522,000 points. And with 673,000 points in 1st place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin.
That was some crazy stuff. Forget You D being the only player to not switch around on those standings.
We do have Huddle over at MT's on 8th, taking home that $14 line prize. Now working on that $14 large M. I used to spend a lot of time on Huddle when I was
going to say,
big
Huddle's the sports app.
Yes, it is. It's viewing different teams and stuff. So awesome stuff. Very popular for football. So I'm sure that may be a coach over there watching a lot of Huddle and putting down what he's thinking about.
Maybe, yeah. But we do have these location standings for our PGL to get into. And starting us off in 10th place, previously in 7th, we have Billy's Rockford with 1,286,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, we have LJ's in Miltona with 1,287,000 points. With 1,321,000 points in 8th place, we have Rustic Saloon in Little Falls. In 7th place, previously in 6th, getting pushed back, we have Corner Pocket in Rice with 1,429,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 9th place, pushing Corner Pocket and Rice back, we have Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 1,491,000 points. In 5th place, we have Miltona Liquor Store with 1,510,000 points. In 4th place, closing in on that 2 million point club, we have VFW Northfield with 1,903,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 2nd, we have Mabel Liquor Store with 2,027,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 3rd, getting pushing Mabel Liquor Store back, we have Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,105,000 points.
Before you get into that top 2, we do have Kate's Papa over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking home $14. As we're trying to give out this $13,000 jackpot, we got players 3 balls away, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to give it out, and we'll be moving on to a must-go prize of $22.
Oh yeah, but in 1st place on these PGL standings, we have none other than Poppers in Virginia with 2,252,000 points. Good job to you, Poppers in Virginia, and all of our locations, and these players supporting these awesome locations.
Definitely some awesome stuff there. We do have Scruff Eye over at VFW Blaine taking home that $22 must-go coverall prize in this game number 8. We're about to be getting rolled into game number 9 with that jackpot still growing. This should be a really fun time. But we just had a cool signing for our Minnesota Wild, as Minnesota Wild General Manager Bill Guerin today announced the National Hockey League club has signed center Sam Steele. That's a great name, Sam Steele.
Yeah, that sounds like a company name.
Yeah,
like construction.
They signed him to a 1-year, $825,000 contract.
Dang.
Steele is only 24 years old, collecting 20 points and 16 penalty minutes in 68 games with the Anaheim Ducks last season, with the 5'11", 184-pound native of Ardoj. A native of Alberta, set career highs in games played and blocked shots, and tied his career best in goals for the 4th consecutive season.
Oh, definitely some awesome stuff. Glad to see us picking up someone scoring goals like that.
Yeah.
But if you want to continue to support our Wild in their offseason, as you guys know, we've teamed up with them for the ETAB game Let's Go Wild. And you guys can play that today at your favorite Minnesota bar and check out that Slap Shot bonus round.
Oh, yeah. But while you guys are checking out that Slap Shot bonus round, I know some of you will be thinking about fishing. And we're checking in with the Detroit Lake area lakes. And this was done by Explore Minnesota on August 25th. Water temperatures in Detroit area lakes remain in the low 70s, but should drop over the next couple of weeks as days get shorter and nights get cooler. The walleye bite has been very good some days. Fish are scattered, but most are holding off the breaks in deeper water on the outside edges of the weed lines. Multiple techniques continue to work well. Both largemouth and smallmouth bass have been active. Largemouth are relating to weeds in shoreline structures such as docks. Smallmouth bass have been holding on to the hard sand bottom areas near the gravel or boulders in 20 to 30 feet of water. They can also be found on the deeper gravel. Northern pike are hitting large suckers along the deep weed lines. Crappies are coming from the deep edges of the cabbage weeds. An aggressive presentation is the best for most species as this time of the year due to the large amounts of forage. Triggering reaction bite can be the most productive method.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But as you guys are playing some of these awesome pilot games, just remember to share those pictures you guys are taking with us. We love to get those pictures and to see your guys' faces. So if you guys want a jackpot, hold up your iPad and want to see that happy face holding the jackpot message. You guys can send us pictures of you guys playing with your friends or even your favorite bartender. And you can share those pictures on Facebook or by emailing them to us directly at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
And before we get off air, get into this game, we do have a great winner as we got Crazy Kid taking home $607 on that great player pick. Super, super fun stuff. And we just got 5 seconds till we are in this game number 9. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news we can hop into before as you guys are playing this game. And we got 5 roster cuts the Vikings should target. So players cut by other teams that we might want to sign.
Oh, yeah.
The first one being wide receiver Tyler Johnson. What he does bring to the table is good route running and a technical savvy that can make him more explosive than the average slot receiver. He was never able to develop a rapport with Tom Brady. With the Vikings only rostering 5 receivers and a punt gunner, Johnson would be welcome addition to the room.
Yeah, definitely one to look for.
And he also played for the Minnesota Gophers.
Oh yeah, solid. That's reason number 1.
We do have a line prize going out to Deb and James, $16, getting split up between Deb, James, Red. Yeah, those 3 players.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Next up, we're looking at center. Definitely could use one of those, Brock Hoffman. After a great tenure at Florida State, Hoffman played relatively well for Cleveland Browns this preseason.
Yeah, so, I mean, just had a lot of line depth, I guess, the Cleveland Browns did, and weren't able to keep him. Hopefully, maybe we could take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Defensive lineman, Jay Tufele. The first pick of the 4th round in 2021, Tufele is a gap-shooting 3-technique defensive tackle that specializes in rushing the passer. I think this is a guy that would fit very well in Ed Donatel's system, where you kind of move him all over the scheme to be able to get pressure. And he's one of those guys that if he gets moved all over the scheme, it seems like he would do better.
Oh yeah. Next up, we're looking at cornerback Logan Ryan. Ryan would be an immediate upgrade to this in the slot over incumbent Chandon Sullivan. He can also still play on the outside, move around, and play safety. With new defensive coordinator Ed Donatel set to prioritize skill over positions, Ryan could fit in like a glove, especially the 3 safety dime packages.
Yeah, and the final one is tight end O.J. Howard. Before we get into that, we do have Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's taking home $16. Now working on that $13,000 jackpot. And O.J. Howard, he's a good risk guy. He was a really top draft pick, ended up not playing well with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He did just get cut by the Bills, which was very surprising, as that seemed like a perfect fit for him, being the backup to Dawson Knox. But come over here, he's got the athletic ability to do so. It's just about him putting it all together. And so I think with a tight end room as light as we do, O.J. Howard would not be a bad signing.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. If you want to continue to support our Minnesota Vikings in these last couple weeks of their offseason, as you guys know, we've teamed up with them for the ETAB game Vikings Victory. You guys can pick a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But we do have S&S over at the Wheelhouse in Anoka, taking home $24 on that must-go coverall prize as we get enrolled into our final game of Twins Bingo. Make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press play, as those jackpots are still growing into this next one.
Oh yeah, but as you guys are getting enrolled into this very last game, we do have some celebrity birthdays to get into. And starting us off, born in 1897, we have Frederick March, American actor known for playing Dr. Jekyll in Mr. Hyde and The Best Years of Our Lives.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, huge work. I've heard of that a bunch of times. Next up, born in 1903 on today, we got Arthur Godfrey, an American radio and TV host who did the Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scout.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would love to learn a little bit more about that. It's too bad we don't have enough time to talk about it. We could talk about it, though, as we're going to be here later tonight for some Twins Wednesday.
Oh, very excited for that. But next up on our celebrity birthday list, we have born in 1918, Alan J. Lerner, American Tony and Academy Award-winning lyricist. With Frederick Lerner, he did My Fair Lady, Gigi, and Camelot.
Wow.
Ooh.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Born in 1931 on today, we got Jean Believa. Canadian Hockey Hall of Fame center. He won the Hart Trophy in 1956 and 64, the Art Ross Trophy in 1956, Conn Smythe Trophy in 1955, and and has a record of 17 Stanley Cups.
That's like unfathomable.
That's
crazy.
That is
17 Stanley Cups. Imagine getting to hold the Stanley Cup 17 times in your life like that. Like, dang. Next up on our celebrity birthday list, we have born in 1935 Frank Robinson. He was American Baseball Hall of Fame outfielder and manager, 14-time MLB All-Star, was the the NL MVP in 1961 and the American League MVP in 1966. Went to the World Series that same year in 1966 as well as 1970, and he's most known for his career with the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. Next up on this celebrity birthday list, born in 1945, we got George Irvin, known as Van Morrison, a Northern Irish singer-songwriter, did Astral Weeks, Moondance, as well as my favorite on this list, Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Love Van Morrison and all the work that he did.
Yeah, I mean, super iconic. Brown Eyed Girl is one of the best, sing-along jams out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely a classic. Next up, born in 1949, we got Richard Gere, American actor known for Breathless, Cotton Club, and Pretty Woman.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. Next up, born in 1974, we got Mark Webb, an American music, video, TV, and film producer, did 500 Days of Summer and The Amazing Spider-Man reboot in 2012 through 2014.
Oh, so he was for that one and the second one.
No.
Oh, okay, I can respect that.
I don't at all, because, the only reason it was good was Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And CGI. They had really good CGI, and Andrew Garfield was a fun Spider-Man.
I was going to say
outside of
the
that,
fight choreography was fun, too.
Yeah, fight choreography was pretty cool, but only in the first one.
I don't know. When he gets the rhino with those with the sewer grates,
that rhino annoyed me so much.
Oh,
it
why?
was
'Cause
such
it's
a
that
bad
same-
portrayal of Rhino.
and it's played by the same guy who's in oh my gosh, he's
Big Fat Liar.
yeah, Big Fat Liar. I was also thinking of Cinderella Man when he's the manager.
That's funny. Well, happy birthday, Mark Webb. We got a Minnesota native next up.
Ooh. Yeah, next up, born in 1983, we got Larry Fitzgerald, American NFL player, played for the Cardinals, born in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, for a long time I wanted him to come be a Viking for a little bit, but it just seems like he's done with football now. So sad, but really great wide receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, born in 1991, we got Shi Tingmo, a Chinese diver who looks to be the best diver right now at what she does. She's a 4-time Olympic gold in the 3-meter springboard, the 3-meter Psychor in 2016, and is as well as 2020 winning those 4 Olympic golds, and is an 8-time world champion.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff there. Definitely quite a career.
Yeah, it definitely is a really good career, and is so young too. I mean, won those Olympic golds in the last Olympics,
That's
so
crazy.
we'll see if she can continue that dominance. But we do have some new Minnesota State Fair food, as the State Fair has started, and we want you to go over there and try it. This one
Bring us
is
something back.
meanie hot. And this is smoked rib tossed, tips tossed in Nashville hot sauce, served with comeback sauce.
If someone doesn't ship some of this,
We do have Jason over the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 taking home $15. Yes, this sounds absolutely delicious.
Listen to everybody on the internet. I will release my personal information, including address, last 4 digits on my soch, if you guys send me these.
Well, if you want it, like Will does, go to
Yeah.
RC's Barbecue on the north side of West Dan Patch Avenue, between Liggett and Chambers Street.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
do have our final winner.
Oh, yeah, we got none other than Jason over at the Tasty Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, taking home that $23 must-go coverall prize. Good job to you, Jason and Poncho, and all of our winners in these 10 games of Twins Bingo.
We got a player spotlight that we can talk about, though, as T-Mob Turbo over at Winners in Sartell took home the largest jackpot of the weekend, $14,592. And everybody playing at Winners in Sartell is supporting the St. Cloud Boxing and Wrestling Club. Their mission is to play, have fun, and to learn. And this is a big highlight, just to remember that you guys are supporting charities wherever you're playing Pilot games at. So remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
Come on, let's get stinking rich. Smell you later. Smells like money. Five free plays awarded. That smells wild. It doesn't get any better than that. Smells like a big one. Five times multiplier. It's raining cash. You gotta play to win.
guys, and we love giving out jackpots throughout the entire week, but we also love to highlight the jackpots that go out over the weekend, and we definitely had a great list of jackpots this weekend.
That's right, and starting Friday off right, we had T-Bone over at BNL Bar taking home $1,453.
Then we had Squigs also on that Friday at VFW Brooklyn Park taking home $642.
Nicely done. Next up, we got Barb K over at VFW Brooklyn Park taking home $759.
Then Easy E over at White Bear Bar took home $646.
Nicely done. And then the last jackpot going out on Friday was the largest one of the weekend, and it went out to Mad Dog over at Boudreaux's Bar 2, taking home a whopping $18,372.
Good job to all the winners on Friday. Now moving on to Saturday, we had Ray over at American Legion Malanca taking home $3,098.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Forget You D at Lyle Liquor taking home $1,685.
Yeah, then on Saturday, finishing off our Saturday, we had KMP over at the Woodshed at Lamport taking home $1,017.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Why Not Me 1 over at Broadway Bar and Pizza Rochester taking home $1,655.
Yeah, then we had John, Funk, and Jim over at Lookout Bar and Grill taking home $4,413.
And the final jackpot we gave out this past weekend went out to G-Force over at Moonlit Bay, taking home $630.
Well, definitely some great jackpots going out during this weekend. If you guys happen to be a jackpot winner, make sure you message in a player picture over to us so that we can show you guys off on the broadcast. And also, while you guys are playing these games, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.